Hello, I'm Shar, and you are in the Simple Spells for the Home playlist. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to share with you 5 personal things that I do on Samhain, also known as Halloween. So I do practice Samhain every year in different ways. I find different ways that call to me. And so my ritual tonight is going to be basically the same thing I do every year, but a little tiny twist as needed. So tonight I am cooking a turkey dinner. Hubby and I are at home. There's COVID restrictions right now because we are in 2020. So I've just decided to completely honor those who have passed and make a really good meal that everybody enjoys. Now, one of the things I do normally is I will make their favorite foods. You know, I've been craving, my dad would like snacks, meat, cheese, and crackers. My mom would like Black Forest cake, you know. We have other friends and family that have passed, and we would make them their favorite foods or drinks as well. And when we lay them upon our table, it is really quite the feast to share with them. So as well as making people who have passed favorite food, people who want to honor and recognize and share the love with, you know, the veil between the two worlds is very thin right now, between the real world here and human and spirit. So it's a good time to just like tell the people that you miss them and you love them, and it's okay to shed some tears for them and open that heart space to allow that love to grow and be. It's a really good time to get signs from them. You know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go and have a look at my exciting things about October video, and I talk about different things that happen in October when the veil thins. So I am cooking right now, and on my table we are going to leave what's known as a dummy plate. Now, the dummy plate represents a space for anybody in the spirit world that needs to stop and have a meal with the family, getting together. It's just really letting the spirits know that this is a safe place to be, and we would love to have a visit. Some people do not put food on the plate. I do. I fill a plate with food and we leave it there, and then the next day I take it to my compost back to the earth, and I thank the spirits for dining with us and the friends that have come. I release their beings to do what they like. I appreciate they come to visit. So with the dummy plate, I actually do put the food on there, and then I go and put it in the compost the next day, and just kind of, it goes in like a full circle that way, right? Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, I leave a flicker candle going all night long. When the sun goes down, really you're going to start to feel a lot of magic happening. And so these flicker candles, they're battery operated. I'm not sure if you can see that, but this is a safe way to leave a candle on all the time so you can honor the spirits. And I set one of these in my window so that they can see the way home. And I just let this go until the battery goes out, because my family like to linger. But here we are, you know, like this is a very safe way. Do not leave fire unattended. You say, why do you have these other ones? So I will also take a little candle and place them in the windows in the 4 directions. So whatever window this goes in, say north window, east, south, and west in your house, okay? So that you can light the way from all directions for the ancestors. And then the next day, you know, like when this one flickers out, it's okay to take these away. And I use them after that. I burn them, and I think about the people that we have lit the way with. I use them enjoyably. I really do. So you don't need to save them for any sacred or special thing. Use them up. All right, is that 2? 3, lights in the window. So, candles in the window so they know where to get home. Here we go. Number 4. I will keep a big candle lit in a very neutral place in my house where somebody's always watching it. If it goes out, we light another one. If it burns out, we light another one. And every time I walk by this candle, I think of the loved ones that have passed. I thank them for their duties to us. I thank them for their guidance. You know, just really acknowledge and be in that moment and feel really grateful. And you know, sometimes when you're thinking things and you're walking by and you're like, oh, I remember that dinner that Grandma made, and you start crying. That's okay. Just say, hey, Grandma, I love you. I really love those dinners that you made for me. And tell them tell them. It is a good time for that. And especially right now being a blue moon, like it's going to be very intense. There's a lot of energies going around, okay? So a big full candle, but do not leave it unattended. And if you want to take this a step further, you can even write their names on the candle. You know, so you can write everybody's names on there. So as the candle's burning down, they will be recognized and a flame will burn for them. All right, and are we at number 4? the 5th thing. I'm not sure. We're at 4 or 5. So I've used the tin of salt before. Let's call this number 5. I've used the tin of salt before in previous spells that I've done for you guys. And this is one that I like to do. This is what you can do kind of privately. You can do it publicly. You can do it with your friends. You know, this is something that you can just do. And so I take a little tin of salt. I've actually added some moon salt to this, so it's a little bit more, yeah, it's a little bit more there. So, and you take birthday candles, okay, and you say their names as you put it in the salt. Say, I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad. I love you, Grandma. I love you, Grandpa. I love you, other Grandma. I love you, other Grandpa. And I have one for, oops, sorry, I'm not, all the others in my life that have passed. Yes, yes, yes. So personally, there we go. You pick your primaries. Don't feel bad if you've like, oh, I've accidentally forgotten somebody, because that's, this is for all the others that have passed. And then once it is dark, I will light it and say their name out loud. You got to say it out loud, not just in your head, and recognize them. And I love you, and I thank you for being here. I thank you for being a part of my life. I thank you for being a memory. Okay? So remembering, this is a time of year where things change, the cycles change. It's the time to honor the dead. Everything goes through its cycles. It's not a scary time. And by practicing this helps to bring things into perspective for ourselves as well. So being a blue moon full moon on Halloween, I'm also going to do the 2-cup method for myself tonight. I have a video on the 2-cup method on my channel here. You can just type in 2-cup method and it will be brought to you. So this is my goals. I've got 0 pick fair and 0 Redbubble sales, and I want to transform into 10 pick fair and 10 Redbubble sales. So that is my 2-cup manifestation method that I am doing for myself tonight. All right, you guys, so there we go. We are cooking the foods that the dead like and feeding the dead. We're lighting candles. Well, lighting candles, not really lighting them. We're providing a form of light in our windows so that the spirits know where to come home to. We're honoring all the spirits by keeping a candle going for as long as we can, as long as it is attended and very safely. Do not burn unsafely. And then recognizing each person with a birthday candle in a tray of salt, and just being grateful for their time with you and loving and having wonderful memories. All right, you guys, so that's what I'm doing this Samhain. Let me know in the comment section down below what you're doing. Let me know what your favorite thing to do is. Let me know if you're going to adapt any of these or if I should try something new. All right, you guys, happy Halloween. Bright blessings of Samhain. I hope everything goes wonderfully for you. And also, this is a reminder, if you need to put your cards in the window to charge them up on a blue moon, might be a good idea. And your crystals as well. Haha. All right, these are just some of your tips from your friendly neighborhood witch. I love you guys. Bright Samhain blessings, and thank you for celebrating this season so wonderfully. Safe spelling, friends. And if you click one of these boxes, it'll take you to a YouTube recommended playlist or the Safe Spells for the Home playlist. And if there's any spell you'd like to see, let me know in the comment section down below as well. All right, you guys, stay safe. I will see you next time.